apologies. So I'm trying to share everywhere. Sorry for the delay, but we should be good to go. All right, so yeah, I got these tracks from someone. Yeah, so I'm just trying to make them sound good together, right? So this app, this is Pro Tools, and it's very hard. Maybe it's just a me problem. I just like to struggle, because same thing happened when I was trying to learn how to edit videos. I started with learning After Effects, which is also, sorry, need more fun. So when I wanted to learn video editing, I started with After Effects, which is just motion graphics, but it's also, at the end of the day, core video editing. But that's what I started with. So maybe that's what happened when I was looking for a DAW to learn how to use. My mind I somehow fell in love with Pro Tools. I don't know. It's the work what they call it now. The workflow is difficult. It's not straightforward. So usually when you load your tracks, you see all your tracks, and this is the mixer. You don't see a master fader. That's because you have to create one to do your master fadering. So you come to tracks, and then new stereo, usually master fader, but I don't go that route because I learned, or I struggle to do it some other way. So I use an audio track. Reason is because I came from live. I'm just gonna color it red. Change this to lead vocals to something else. So because I came from live mixing, live audio engineering, the idea is to mix live and go home. No redos, no retakes. So that's what I still kind of do here. I don't I mean, I can, but my primary way of doing it is when I mix like live. I record into this audio track here, push the faders as if I was in front of a mixer in a live setting, push the faders as the music progresses till the end, and then when that is done, I have the track recorded on this track here, right? And then I can then export that, because I can then export that, and that's how I've been doing it. So so how I set that up is I have a stereo bus that I send everything into, and then I have, where is my output bus now? Okay. And then I have the physical output, like just the normal earpiece port on my laptop. Pro Tools also finds a way to struggle to connect to that, but it's a whole hassle. I hope you don't get to go through that. But anything I'm sharing here today can easily be implemented on any other DAW that you already use. It's just simple stuff. So now I'm going to route all the channels to that stereo bus, so that whatever I'm mixing goes to that stereo bus, and the stereo bus, I can record it, and I have to click this so that I can always, if I solo something, so that I can always hear it when I play something. So like what I was playing before, you can see everything is going on. solo. Okay, now I have to also solo save. So I have to do these two things. So yeah, that's the vibes. So it's a lot of work. Yeah, just before I start, that's what I do for every mix, and I explain why. So it's an audio track. I can record into it, so you can see it's an empty audio track here. If I record it, like if I click this record button and then play back the whole tracks and then push the faders how I like, how I feel like the mix will sound. That's what would print and translate to an audio waveform on this track here. And when I'm done, anytime I stop, it saves that track, then I can then export it. Yeah, I hope you guys can hear me. Alright. I'm also streaming on Twitch, but I don't know, Twitch is just twitching, so I'm just I'm just gonna continue to do my thing and hope for the best. Let me see my network just did drop friends. God I beg. Help me now. I hope it's just working, please, because this is going to be brutal if it doesn't work. Should I just record? Maybe if I record this thing, I will crash this computer. Let me see. Start recording. How much CPU am I using? Okay. Alright, let's just go. Oh my god. So I've been having sore throat since this week. Yeah, so that's a suffering. Alright, so let's just get mixing. So I'm using like FabFilter Pro FabFilter plugins. If you don't have FabFilter plugins, there are other plugins you can use that do the same thing. So the idea is just to pass the knowledge and see you can do with it as they please. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is gain stage, because from live, that's the first thing you want to do. So I'm looking at the track, I know the waveform. It's kind of telling me how loud or how quiet each track is. So this is my kick in, kick out, and then I can increase or reduce. So I'm just going to increase this a little bit to this level because it's kick, obviously. Let me give it 6 dB. It's not by the number, I'm just eyeballing anyway. But oh my god. So 6 dB. I might be here for a while. I have midweek service today and I have to get in early. I hope we can finish before I have to run away, but if we don't finish, we will see if we can come again. Alright, so what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to make this the loudest element in the mix. Not the loudest element in the mix, like loudest. I'm trying to gain up everything to match this, so this looks healthy to me. It's not clipping, it's not too quiet, it's just somewhere in the middle. Usually if you listen or if you play it, where's my mixer? God, I beg. So that's the kick. I can't clearly see where it's landing, but I might need to turn it down. It might be a little bit too high because I have other things in the mix. So I'm going to change it back to 3 dB. But the idea is if you have a LUFS meter or something you can reference, minus 18 dB is the best place. Or you can see where it turns from the fader or what they call it now, where the signal level turns from green to orange. That point it just turns from green to orange. That's where it should be. And then if you set every other thing to somewhere around that level, you should already have a good balance in your mix minus any processing. So this is snare top and snare bottom. Snare top is healthy, snare bottom is very light, so I'm just gonna bump it up a little bit to match. Hi art, I know they see anything. What's this? I mean, sometimes it's a nuisance, but sometimes it's needed. So I'm just going to put like this. This is not the mix. I'm just again staging. I can still turn up the fade, turn up or down each of the faders as I deem fit. But yeah, and I can also zoom. I can also zoom and see. Um, so you can see these are the toms. These are all the cymbal blades and all the extra stuff. But this is where the tom hit is. We're going to clear that with what do you call it, with a gate or something. So but that's where it is. This guy no even touch turn 2 at all. God I beg. Turn 2 just one hit. I should just delete audio track now. Is that I can just do this because those are not tom hits. These are not tom hits. Just have this to bother with, but let me just leave it. I will use a gate to control it, hopefully. Gates are the worst, my most hated plugin or effect to use. If I don't have to use a gate, I would not use it. I hate gates. God, I beg. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get everything a little bit loud. Overheads, I don't know about these guys, but if they are, I will listen to them. We'll listen to everything. I'll see how they sound. So, but I'm just getting them. I'll be like, bass is fine. Bass is fine. I mean, you can compress it, but yeah. Acoustic guitar. Mm-hmm. Electric guitar. I'm not going to touch any of these melody instruments. They are proper. They can take up space in the mix. So I'm going to leave them as they are. So these are the BGVs. They are not balanced. Some are quiet. Some are shouting. I'm not shouting, but some are louder than the others. So I'm just gonna get all of them right around the same place. So I'm not even looking at the dB. I'm just looking at the waveform. Doesn't matter what the dBs are. It matters where they land at the end of the day. Something like I'm at the mercy of the recording engineer. Whatever I did there, I don't really know. I'm just gonna take it and do the best that I can with what I have. So yeah, this is the lead singer. I think that's fine. Second lead singer, so that's fine. What is this? God I beg. Cop. So that where we get there, we'll see what that is. These are crowd mics. Gain this up a little bit. Oh, the stream is still live. Where's so that right. So I'm just gonna yeah. So I don't know how they arrange these crowd mics because but I can see just by the waveform I can tell maybe these are the two pairs left, right, and this is also another pair of left, right because of how loud and how quiet they came in. So these two are gained up similarly and these two are gained up similarly. So I'm just gonna pan it like that, left, right, left, right. So I'm done with that. So what I wanna do is we start up the mixing, man. Um, um, yeah. So I may need to attend to something real quick, but let's see how long I can ignore before I need to attend to it. Okay, so let's go to kick. So there was no kick on here when the song started, but kick started somewhere here. So let's start from there. Um, I'm a drum guy, so I like mixing with my drums. So because I have two kick mics, I like to send them to a bus so that I can make them look like one instrument or one input, and then send them to um, the drum bus. So what I would do is create a couple of buses in between, one for the tom, one for the snare, right, and another one for the toms. The toms, because we are panning the toms, I'm going to make the one for the tom stereo, but the one for the kick and the snare are going to be mono, right? Because you want the kick and the snare to be in the center of your mix, you're not panning it. So I'm just going to create two tracks, stereo tracks, mono tracks, sorry. In Pro Tools, you use aux input because I'm going to be sending it there as is it as a send? Yes. So I'm not going to, like this, see this place that I wrote stereo, it means it's going to this stereo. It's going to that last fader stereo and then coming out of the mix. But I'll change this now to whatever bus I'm going to do, and then I'll send that bus to the stereo. So just normal signal flow situation. So two of them, and then I need another set of one stereo aux input. How many do I need? I need one for reverb. I need one for drum parallel processing. So I'm going to do three. You might see me flying, but I've done this a couple of times. So not the vibes. I kind of just know where, know how I get to do it. So yeah, so I created three of them. Yes, I'm just going to drag them up where I actually need them. So I actually put them after where I need them, so I don't be looking for them up and down. These three that are stereo, you can see they are stereo because they have two faders, two, what do you call it? What's the word now? You shall know what I'm trying to say. This one is one, this one's at two. So I'm taking this one to the end of the drums. I'm taking this one to the end of the snare. So this one is the kick, this is the snare. I need one for the end of the toms. And then I need this two. Oh, I actually need one more as the drum boss, but that drum boss is one I'll take as a final mixing situation. I mean, don't worry, it just stick around. You get the gist. Don't worry, it doesn't. It's not that. Uh, I have a shortcut for this thing. Just yeah, getting confused. So if I want to just, I should just create all 12 faders I usually use for my mixes. One for drum, one for keyboard, one for bass, like that, like that, like that. So they are all the bosses. So I'm just going. You can label them after the fact. So I'm putting them before the mix fader. So when I'm mixing, I don't have to be deep in all these faders individually. I'll just be on all the master faders, which are all the what do you call them now? Bosses. One for drum, one for bass, one for keys, one for guitar, like that. If I need some reverb, one for that, like that. So I have all the faders here, and they are all feeding this guy. Then all these individual faders will feed these guys as needed. Right, so let me just change these guys, their color. Bro, this guy know the you know the Oh, God, they call me. She, you know, see how they stream. The video call. Um, may the call not go long. You know, keep you guys waiting. Yeah. So I just change the color of all these guys to something like this so that I can always see them. This one is kick. Capital letter. This one is kick. Next. This one is snare. Next. Tones. Next. What are we here? Drum. Verb. Next. Drum parallel processing. So this one is shortly after. And then I'll send all these guys to the drum boss. See, they're not going anywhere. Turn them to drum boss. Where's drum boss? Where do they do drum boss? So they're all going to drum boss. You can also make them always be solo, so that every time you solo, it's solo something else that is not it. But you can also have them going. Like if you solo one tone, but this one is not soloed, it's not gonna come out. You have to solo this guy and solo the group where it's going to. And then all these guys, I'm gonna just make them, I don't know, these colors are not giving, but manage. And then I'm going to send all these guys to this variable so you guys understand what I'm doing. All the individual track will come here, and then from here they will go to this place. Simple. So let's mix now. Let's mix. I've been talking too much. All right, so that's the kick. I might need to increase my volume because I can hear, but it should be good for you guys. We can see that there's a lot of bleed. So what I want to do is put a gate. Is Fabrica Pro G, and then set the. I don't like the way it's doing that. I hate gates, for Christ's sake. So I will. Bro, calm down. So what I'm gonna do is play it, and it should not listen to anything high, right? Anything high is not going to be triggering it. You can see that it's no longer as loud. So man, I don't like this thing. I'm just gonna have to manage. I'm going to make the attack a little bit slow. I make the release a little bit slow so it's closing naturally. See that bish. Stress in my life. The range also not all the way. Can this get better? No, it can't. And this is kicking mic. How will kick out mic sound like? We're just gonna have to move on because that's how you get sucked in. Um, First thing I want to do is do some EQing. What would I want? So I did the gates first so that I get that out of the way so that I don't process and then start getting after the fact. I'm just gonna be looping this area because that fast area is just stressful. Um, on dynamic secure. Uh, all right. So there's a lot of paper here. Yeah. Now I don't know which mic they use, so I mean I don't need to know, but I just have to listen to. I don't know. And then I put a low cut. I don't. For me, I don't really like a lot of low end from the kicking mic. I might come back and revisit this, but I will see how the outside mic sounds. So I think that's good. So let me listen to the outside. Oh, you can see good low end. Surprisingly, it doesn't have a lot of bleed. So what's going on? Wow, this life. This life. I'm not seeing if there are charts going. I'm not seeing them. Where my YouTube? This life. I'm not seeing if there are charts going. I'm not seeing them. Where my YouTube? Has a lot of background noise from my mic. Damn. As my whole listen to this thing now, so I will just stream nonsense from. Where is that filter? Has a lot of background noise. Cool. Damn. Yeah, 1 2. Check, check, check. Man, has a lot of background noise. Well, I can either just mute my mic entirely because I don't have the strength for that. Anyways, so what are we gonna do with this guy now? Do we really need a gate? Because there is no. It is absolutely all. I love it. This guy needs to this. So I like how that gets a sound in same paper shit. No. 66. Let's do 20 here. And though we don't have any unnecessary stuff. So let's listen to two of them together. All right, there's a problem. You can see that is low end. If I add the other one, I shouldn't have to lose my low end. I think what's happening is a phase cancellation situation. Thankfully, pro what do you call it now? This EQ filter has a phase flip button. Yeah. So now I have my two mics and I have my low end. Can you hear the difference? See the low end, low end. I don't know if I like the way this kick is sounding, but oh, I've not still sent them to. So you can see they are both going to stereo, which is what I don't want. I'm gonna send both of them to my kick bus, and then I'll put the kick. Let's see, this one will go. Exactly, I'm not supposed to see anything. And then I put the kick here. One minute. When I don't come. Oh, I'm sending this to the drum bus already. I've not set up my drum bus. I'm just gonna leave it stereo first. So then I can then treat these two guys as one now. I'm just gonna do a couple of things. I need to be faster than this. So I'm just being chill. Taking off the low down mids. This frequency, I hate it in drums, man. I hate it. Some people like you put it because people listen on their phones. Why you listen on your phones? Get the earpiece, please. Oh man, a lot of people actually listen on their phones. So people like to put this frequency there because so it will sound in a smaller speaker. For me, I like to use a much higher frequency, something like this. But it really doesn't cut through, so I have to do a middle ground, something like this. Another high, obviously. Just to remove this guy, I don't like anything in that 2K. Yeah, so I have that. I do some saturation. What is that in harmonics? So let's do, where's that second? You can see a lot of low end introduced, so that's too much. Should I have done it before the EQ? That's a lot of low end though. Anyways, I don't care. I just do a compressor now, just to control. Make it very sharp. Give it a little bit. How many is it doing? Just basically 1 dB. 1 dB, around 1 dB. The ratios calm down. So the attack is a little bit slow, so that if it needs to get through quickly. So that's my kick. I'm moving on to my snare. Where I didn't knock in snare. I can knock this snare. I was gonna get time for this one. I have places to be. Okay. What's in be this now? this snare will stress me. I don't really like putting gates on my snare, so I'm just gonna let it be. Just gonna start with EQ. So you can see I don't do much processing on the individual channel. I just do two necessary processing and then do more processing on their master bus, which is the kick, which is the one that all the kick goes in. I'll do the same thing for the snare. Okay, I will even do much less for the snare side because damn, who did I'm on the down tune snare for 235. God, I beg you. Can we have much lower snares in Nigeria, please? I'm tired. I don't know about all this 200, 235. So this is the honky sound you are hearing that we don't need. I'm gonna. Okay. That's not fine, but I just have to move on. I have other things to do. The snare button. Same thing with this guy. I will not gate. I'm just gonna roll off this low end where that kick you're hearing. I'm just gonna cut it off with a high pass filter because this is all I need actually at the end of the day. Do I need to boost anything? No, it's quite loud. Yeah. So both of them. It doesn't sound like a problem to me. There's no problem, but sometimes it doesn't hurt to flip the what they call it phase, to flip the phase just to see if it sounds better. Like on the kick, there was an obvious problem of me losing the low end when I just add two of them in the same phase orientation. Oh, okay, so as I flip the phase, now it's worse. So I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. Right, so I have my snare. What I'm gonna do is just do a lot of, I need some low end, guys. I need some low end. So I'm gonna do a little bit of saturation. Yeah, you can hear that. Why am I not hearing any difference? Oh. I never route them, but I beg. I'll just put this to stereo, put the snare shit here, and then send these two guys there. It's a stream, so if you are here, you don't have what you are doing. So thank you very much for staying with us. So I'm just gonna undo everything I did and just turn it on. Thankfully, this filter you can select the range of where to affect. So as I turn it up, this side was just going crazy, which I don't want. Where is this? So I can turn this on down and just do the low end. Yeah, it's starting to sound like a pot, which I don't also want. God, I beg. So I'm going to leave these guys the way they are. Turn down the mix a little bit. And just when this is still not low enough. God. Um, how can I do? Stay on 235. So I might need to use a gate at this point because oh my god, no. So as it's a boss, I can still use the faders because so right now, even though two of them are going there, this is just what's going there because this is all the way down. So I can then blend in how much low snare bottom I need. But I still don't know, man. Man, what am I gonna do with this snare? I mean, of course, there are ways you can use triggers, you can use stuff, but I just want to mix this stuff with what I got and just hope for the best. If I use gates for this guy, how will this sound? Where's that gates now? Well, pressing gate for snare bottom, it might lose all the ghost notes, but you win some, you lose some, so I think. But even at that, even at that, ah, it would have been nice if this snare was like 150 or 160. Do I need to cut this again? I'll remove it on this one. Nothing is coming there, but just for safety reason, let's also put it at 100. There should be a way to just turn off turn all these plugins off at once so you can listen from where you were and where you are now. So I have to do one by one. So this is the snare. Now this is the snare before. Snare now. Just gonna have to work with that. So I just put a compressor here for control. After I don't do everything I don't do. Yeah, make this a little bit louder. So kick and snare. I'm landing in the same area, but I need more snare. So I added 3 dB on my compressor at the snare level. So Jesus, here was scatter. Don't do that again. Waiting be this. Is there any place you play the actual shaking my head? That's a hi-hat, by the way. I don't need any of that. This is too harsh. What's up? That I just put a dynamic EQ there just to control that stuff. I can put a compressor. Wait, let me hear it with the snare. Sorry, I say with the snare. bro. That's loud. Ah, well, when the whole music is going, we can know. Let's pan it off to the side a little bit. Hey, I don't die. Thank God we have 3 snare hits here, so I'm just gonna. Ah, this tom one is basically snare because, bro. Um, my head won't blow. We basically need 200 gates here, so I'm just gonna get going because there is no time. Okay, Adira. Compressor. No, gates. The compressor. Where's the compressor? Where's the gates? G. Um. First of all, I will roll off all the iron that is not the tone. All right, so I'm just going to duplicate this guy on this tree first of all because I want def now. God, I beg, so unnatural. Let's start with this one. And I manage. Let's say the second one. When did they hit it? Okay. Hey. Take it back a little bit. Increase the release. Also, why is it sounding like this? Please. And then oh God, I beg. I need let's be more precise. Oh man, why is it? The actual heat is just so it's actually low. But it's not really different from every other heat. That's okay. Now, I mean, we're just going to have to manage. But if this is not a tom one hit, why is it so loud? Where the tom one come there now? Okay, is this it? Yeah. currently it seems like none of that was a turn hit, so let's just lose it, please. Everything before also, let's just lose as many as we can lose so that the gate does not run mad. Yeah, let's figure this out. So I'm so sorry, bro. So let's stick with this section that has, and we're going to get to the good part. This is usually the hardest part. After we are done with this, it should be smooth sailing from there. All right, so I didn't really process much, so it's just the, let's do a cue to remove that paper sound we are hearing. Let me only hear this guy. Oh, God, I beg. Where is the fundamental frequency of this guy? Where is that? 171. Can you be a little bit more steeper? 171. Let's do 130. Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna copy this to this guy and listen for how much difference is lower. So I'm gonna put it a little bit more. Exactly, I need more of that frequency. I do not need, I also do not need this. Oh, God. Jesus. I would have done this for cymbals. So I'm just gonna have to manage like this. And also copy this guy here and listen to this guy. Huh? Oh, okay, sorry. I don't confuse, like what's with that? So this like very low, what's this, 60, 80? Let me give you an update. Yeah. And then I don't need this, I don't need this. Oh. No, no. Eh? Waiting, since when? Out of this high-end for snare always stress on the floor tone because they're always hitting it side by side. Side by side the cymbals. So we're just gonna pan it a bit like this. From left to right, just like that. I think that's basically it so that we can leave this place today. Same deal, sending them to the thumb, sending this to stereo, and accepting the thumbs from where they have been sent. So you can see the what they call it now. You can see the stereo-ness of the tones coming from left to right. I use another general EQ for them. Usually I wouldn't need to do this, but please, so that I don't die. And then I do small harmonic is it? I'm gonna turn it down, just do it on the low end where the actual. I hear that. It's nice. What else? Compressor. So that we can live here today. Turn that down. Allow the signal break a little bit. So let's start with the snare. Why these are distress me like this? You can see both high tones. The floor tom is not really adding up, so I'll give the floor tom some belly. And then just give the whole boss 3 dB. That's loud. I think I'll leave it for 0 for now. When I do the whole mix, I can add. So that's the toms. The listen to the overhead since. I don't do much, I just take out the low end. So I put the bass like a limiter because it's my ratio all the way. I don't want the snare coming through. I mean, it to come through, but I don't want the snare pushing the whole drum mix louder just because it's coming out more from the overhead. If that's gonna happen, I want it to come from the actual snare channel. So you can see where the snare hits, it just catches it. I make that very fast. That should be my overhead. Let me just turn the whole. Jesus, listen to the whole drums. Can see when the snare is hitting, it's ducking. I think that's fine. So let's just do reverb for the snare. Reverb. Pop, pop, pop. Are you people still here? Or I'm streaming to myself? Man, love. Where is that reverb? So you can see the overhead basically getting the whole vocalist into, but what can you do? Where is that reverb now? Ah, so I have a snare preset I usually use, but yeah, it does differ from every other thing. I make it very wide, a little bit, no, almost no delay, 3 seconds. I don't want the high end of the snare ringing, taking away this thing. What I actually want is the fundamental frequency, that 201. But now that one that is 235, I don't know. The idea is just to sound the sound. Oh, my voice is back. That's what I want from the reverb of the drum. I can put an EQ after to shape it, but not necessarily. Something like this. So what I want to do now is send what I want to send here, and then add as much as I want back into the mix. So I'm going to turn it down. I'm going to send just the snare top, because if I send the snare group, it's going to send snare bottom, and I don't want to send snare bottom. That's why. So I'm going to do drum verb, and I'm going to send it as pre-fader. It doesn't matter what the fader here is. It's going to send it at 0. So nothing's happening here because I never put drum verb here. I'm also just going to turn this to stereo. You can see, why is it so low? Anyway, it's not that much. The snare is not even that loud. Snare not that loud. I need to turn it up. So you have that. That's what I want. It's exaggerated, but that's the idea. So you can see. That's what I want. But not as loud. I also send tones there, but I can just copy this, but it's too loud, so I have to turn. Or also it's loud. Same vibes for this guy. This is just parallel processing. I'm taking all the shells from the drum, compressing it, and adding a little bit back with the original signal just to give it some weight in the mix. I know this because we are going to get to that point. Usually you mix and then you come back and do it, but there's no need to go back and forth. I already know I need it, so I just put it now. What am I looking for? Is it output or input? I'm trying. Stereo, let's do stereo. Let's skip everything in stereo for me. Alright, so that reverb don't do over too much. But in the mix it's going to get missing, but let's just have it there. So what I do for this, I send the kick, I send the snare, and I send the toms to this guy, the smash. Boss, kick, no, smash. At 0, at so copy it to this place, and then I copy it to this place. So you can see we have a copy of the drums. If I do this, I'm just having the drum twice. Also sounds nice, but that's not what I want. I want to compress the hell out of this noise compressor. You can use any compressor. I'm just going to use all fab filter stuff. So a limiter, I don't want auto gain. I want a hard limiter. So why is it no? Okay. The tones are coming in hotter than the rest. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. And then gain it back up so it's at the same level. Okay. No. Something like that. So you can see how it came in. Even though it's compressing, it's still going out back at the same level. So something like this. I turn it high. You can see so much power. So I'm just gonna leave it somewhere there. And then when the mix starts going, I can then turn this up as much as I would like. Yeah. Alright, I think we're done with the drums mostly. For this guy, I think I'm going to put on a key just to remove the high end because this can quickly get out of hand with the high end. So I'll do it like that. Oh, took a lot of the high end. Oh. All right. So, what I want to do now? Okay, so I'll remove all this. I'm going to put the kick. Oh my God, no. The kick, toms, the right hats, because all the other ones are going to somewhere. The drum verb and this guy. I'm going to send all of them to the drum boss. Where's the drum boss? And then I go to where I want to put the drums, which is the first fader because that's where I start. Oh, how long have we been going? And then I make the input of this guy the drum boss. So I can turn down all these faders, which are going to be elements in the mix. I'm gonna base that yada. So before we continue, so let's test levels. Oh my God, no. Okay, before we test that, let's just put everybody in their place. Bass is going to bass. Acoustic guitar, electric guitar, all going to guitars. Bass, guitars, where the guitars, GTRs. Piano, aux pad, kinikon, all of you are going to keys. Oh my God, I did not select. I did not do. There's a keyboard combination to mass bass guitars to send all your selection to one place where's keys. See all of them keys, all the BGBs. Guess where they are going? BGBs. All the lead mics are going to the vocal bars. So all the crowd mics are going to. Do I have a boss for crowd? I think I do. No, I don't. I can create for it, but I mean, I'm just going to use a music box because I'm not using it for anything now. So let's just label keys, bass, just the way I like it. Next is guitar, Jesus, GTR. Next is keys. Next is music, reverb. Next is BGV. Next is Vox. Next is vocal referral. Next is slap. Next is delay. Next is, let's just do crowd. Alright, so this guy is just gonna be a spare. So also I have to assign all the bosses that I claim to be these guys. So bass, guitar, keys. So sorry, we're almost done actually because the drum guy takes a lot of time. Keys goes to keys. Where's key? Music verb. I'm just gonna use this long reverb. BGVs goes to BGVs. Where's BGVs? I mean, it's simple routing if you get what it is. This is input, this is output, input, output. So if I say this is the output of this guy, it means it's going to land here if I put that vocal box as the input of this guy. So because this is output, it's going to look for where it is an input, and this is where its input. It's going to land here. Right. And then vocal verb, I'm going to use longer. I've used it before, so I'm going to change this one. This is music verb. Music verb already has this one. Just make it verb. Slap has slap. Delay has, where is it? Delay. Crowd. What did I use for crowd? Music. So I'm just going to look for music and put it there. It now means all this crowd mic will go to music, and where does music come in? Here. So then I can process all of them together here. So because that's when I was saying that crowd mic looks like the first two were the pair because of how the volume were. I'm gonna pan this together like that. Or I can just do something like this because I mean, let's just have something going. All right, so I think we should be good. So I'm gonna solo say for this guy. So if I solo something that's supposed to go there, you're going to hear it instead of having to solo this and then go and solo the boss. So I'm just gonna play it. Why am I hearing the crowd? I'm already over here. So you can see everything coming where they're supposed to come, but faders are not up, that's why you can hear them. So I have the drums. I mean, I can still do additional processing just to shape the drums, but can we move on? So that's the bass. That's coming for the individual channel and just solo it. Sounds good. Let me just do some harmonic situations. So that's harmonics, and it's nice. Oh, yeah, yes, sir. So I can either put the compressor here or at the bus level. So I'm just gonna do it here so that. For bass There's nothing much to do. This is just for control, because I know it's always going to land somewhere here. So just listen to it with the bass, with the drum. So you can see what I was saying. The drum's already disappearing or the kick at least already disappearing with just the bass. So I can do this. This guy has a lot of opal. I don't know if I like this. And also, we finish mixing. I can affect the whole level of the drums with just this. So let me put it at 5, so that I don't quickly fill up my master bus. I think I'm fine with that. So let's just mute both of them and do guitars. So, God, I beg. What was that? Who is that? So, who started playing first in this guitar, people? Alright, so let's hold on for that guy. Let's solo this guy. Yeah. Okay, acoustic is not even playing here. Then find it to the right. Let's listen to it with this other leasing guitar. What's in be this? I'm just gonna remove it because big delete. I don't understand. Oh. Why are you playing clean and then playing dirty? What? We're just playing clean now. Anyways, I love it. Tear my ear. I don't know, I've never said it before, but if you listen to my mix for 2 seconds, you might think I love a lot of guitars. Yeah, I'm not confirming or denying, but yeah, I love it. All right, that's harsh, so I'm gonna turn that down and make it dynamic a little bit. Yeah, but I love it. Single my ear. So, but this one now, I can't hear it again. This was a stereo, and this is mono, so I can mix and match plugins because they are all, some are for mono, some are for stereo. If it's a mono track, you won't see a stereo filter there. So if I leave it at 0, this second guitar is masking it, so I can either turn this down or bring this up. So but I think I'll just turn this down. Yeah, love it, love it, love it, love it. So this guy has low end. I don't think I need that. I'll do something like this. So I'm gonna put this back at 0 and just give it 6 dB from the plugin. So this guy, so I would let this guy go, but it seems to want to be overriding everybody. So we basically put limiter. What should I do? This guy is very not so dynamic, but so I'm just gonna kiss it a little bit there, and then get him moving. Yeah. So I think that's all for the guitars. Let's hear that section back where we're going for a bit. Something like that. We'll still do the mix, but we're still just doing it. So let's move to keys. Huh? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna mute these two guys, and these three guys, and then bring this up. 2 o'clock. Oh, Lord. I would leave these guys flat, but I just want to take care of those low end and those high end. Just put it on all of them. So let's just see all of them together. Oh, this guy. This guy is just overpowering everybody. So I do that on the on the channel base level. Nothing much to do. I just for control. Keep everybody in one place. So man, the drums are falling apart, but let's finish it and then revisit the drums. Okay. For the music verb, man, everything's already dreamy. If I add reverb again, now ocean will go enter. Maya say enter. Enter where angels did. No. Where reverb did. So I'm just gonna turn this up. I have no goal in mind, just to drag out everything, just everything to yeah. So and then I put EQ to remove any low end situation and throw away the mix. Something like that. And then I send keys and guitars to that where I put music verb. I'm going to send it with pre-fader, so it doesn't matter what the fader is. It's always going to be going to the music verb at Unity. Same thing, just copy it over. Turn it down and just listen. Let me make this two guys. We're in heaven. Did you hear that tail? Yeah, that's it. Ah. So you don't want to overdo it. I mean, I'm overdo it, but you don't have to overdo it. But me, I overdo it. I think I'll just leave it at this place. I mean, so at the end of the day, you kind of forget it's there, but it's there. the mix is well weighted. Bro, I'm already hitting -3 dB. I mean, I'll bring everything down and then mix, so that I'll do -5, -6 dB. So that I can then later take it out and then for mastering. Mastering just to get it to 0 dB. Really reducing some of the dynamic range and just get your vibes. I think we're almost there. Um, where did we stop? We've done strings, so let's just do gauges very quickly, please. We have places to be. So I would like to be streaming frequently, but bro, I don't. And the challenge is it has to be the same time every week. I don't know if I have the same time every week to be streaming, but I don't know. I don't know if I have the same time every week to be streaming, but I mean that's the way it should be. Same time, same place every week. But um, let's just say it goes. Please, let's. God, we're gonna have a love stage bleed, but anyway. So the reason I can't hear is because my master fader is down, so I have to turn down. Actually, very good starting point, but I have an issue. I mean, it's really issue with every live recording because everybody wants to hear themselves. Stage is always louder than it needs to be, and every mic picks everything. So you can see earlier that the overhead mic was taking the entire mix. But so what I like to do, I hate gates, like I've been saying. I hate gates a lot. So what I'm just gonna do is just do a small depth of like 9 dB, something like this. I'm gonna go up one by one and see where I need to set the threshold. So So you can see it came down a little bit because of the depth. I set at 9 dB. Usually it just go off and it sounds unnatural. But I do this because I just want it to sound natural. I mean, I don't know. The gates are unnatural, so the best thing we can do, I increase the attack, the release a little bit so it closes softly. I mean, I can increase the gate a bit, the range, but so between when she stops singing and the next time she's singing, see that snare, bro. I snare the entire back of my microphone. God, I beg. So what I'm doing is I'm telling it where to listen for to activate the gate. So I don't need any of the low end. I don't need super high end. I just need where the vocals usually sit, which is usually between 200 hertz and 5K or so. That's where you get most of the voice. So that's what it's listening to right now. So I can still drop the threshold a little bit backward. Oh my god. Sad parts, snare falls in between that range, so it's still coming through. But I think that's good. I'm just gonna move on because so we don't sleep yet. And move on to the second person. What happened? Sounding like a mic dropout situation there, but let's just move on. The threshold seems fine to me, so I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm doing it for it because everybody sings differently, and I have to set that. Ah. Oh. This guy is singing, but not loud, so it's not coming. It's not leaving the noise floor so much. So this gate is. Um, uh, I'll prefer not to use a gate at all, if I can. Um, I don't say that's why studio recordings are good, but I mean, what can you do? What can you do? Put EQ for you now. Let me be this. Okay, I'll just copy this thing to everywhere, but not let me. So let's. Okay, that's very good, very clear. Let's do this guy. Also very good. Next. Oh. She's singing, but not louder than the noise floor. Not as loud, or not louder. English will keep person today. She's shy singing. She's not shy singing louder than the noise floor. So her voice is not triggering the gate as she should. That's good. So, before now, when I usually do not have patience, I will just put all of them in one bus and do everything in one bus. I mean, you can't do anything to me. That's what I used to do. But now, let's just do one by one. Because at the end of the day, I'm trying to treat the BGVs as one instrument or one mix element. So, sounding the same, doing the same thing at all times. I don't have to have them doing different things. But I'm not still having them doing different things at this moment, but I'm just saying I usually didn't process this much. I just put them in one bus. I still put them in one bus now, but I skip all this. I just go to the bus and do all the processing. But I've just learned later to be a little bit more patient and do a little bit more processing. So. Usually I should be fine from here and just move on, but now I'm just gonna put a small compressor on all of them just to control them going into the master situation. So. It's a very soft compressor. You can see what they call it now. The knee is very soft, so it's not compressing immediately. They get to the threshold, it's giving some room, but get the idea. So I'm just going to copy it on all of them and see which one is doing too much processing and which one is doing a little bit processing. I just want them to end up doing a little bit more, just a little bit of processing, of compressing. I'm not singing. All right, so they're all doing the same, around the same level of compression. All right, so let's just go to the boss, cause please. Eh? Okay, better. I want to do another gate here again, but I don't know. Yeah, so I did a gate with what they call it now, with a small depth on the individual channels, but where's gate now? I want to do another one here with a lot of depth on the master channel. Reason is, if they are not singing, it's not going to open, because clearly one of them will sing, and any of them that sings will open this gate. So this gate is a little bit, it's easier to open than the other one. So but the release is going to be slow, so that when they are done singing, it's going to just close slowly. So listen to it. I saw now. I don't understand. It's bypass. Huh? Let's say I don't go press. Okay. God, I beg. We are not at the same location. Alright, so bring down the treasure a little bit. What I want to do, take away high end, take away low end. Something like that. Something like that. They are still artifacts, but we're not going to listen to just the BGBs. We're going to listen to the whole band. So those artifacts will be hidden under the whole mix, so you won't really tell. But when they are going and singing, they're going to come through. All right. So I think we've dealt. See, I didn't even bother IQing any of them because, bro, I beg. So I'm just going to do a general EQ on the boss, which is something like this. Just take away the low end, control the boominess in the voice, and just see where we go from there. That's painful. another compressor, not another compressor, no. Okay, yes, we'll do a master compressor here. Just to control, I'm gonna make it soft. No, make it soft. What am I doing? Make it a little bit soft. Make it a little bit very high, almost a limiter. No, not almost a limiter, because it's still very far from limiting. But I want him to sound like one. Oh, so I've not panned. Right, so let me pan a bit. So I think these are the sub-autos. Okay, so these two are the autos. I think these two are the turners. And these three are the autos. Let me see. Alright, so like this, a little bit to the left. Balance me up a little bit. I think I need them more because, bro, men's life matter in all this mist of all these women. Let's go put one on the left, put one on the right. Alright, so are we landing in the same place? Well, it's fairly balanced, so you guys gonna move on. This girl on the left is stressing me. I think I'm just gonna bring her down a little bit. Okay. We'll just pretend as we didn't hear it. Just move on. So what I like to do, I'm usually far for plugin filters. I mean, I don't want to do any waves or any of those things. Those things are cheating. You guys should stop cheating in your life. Especially David wrote to me. Waves up and down. So let's just do far filter. So one trick I like to do is it's actually a delay filter. Delay plugin. But I just make it very, very fast. Something like this. Tap it very fast. And then reduce the mix. See, I'm putting it, usually I put it on another this thing, just like I did for this music verb, and then write it in. But now I'm putting on the actual channel itself. And I think 5 plugins is enough too, because you can actually do more. I think where's that thing? You can add inserts F to J, another 5 plugins, but I don't think you should be doing more than 5 plugins in per channel, because what are you processing is here back. So can you hear that? So to me it sounds like a chorus effect, and that's what I'm doing. I'm going to diffuse it a little bit, which is actually a reverb, and hope for the best and just bring it down a little bit. Something like that. And then I put the reverb directly on the channel too, so that we'll just move on from it. We'll sleep here. Yeah. So I'm just gonna drop the mix because that's where I am. Usually I would use the faders, but so I like the high-end situation, but I don't know if I like it so much, but I think I'll just leave it. I wanted to remove it actually, but you can see those artifacts. If just adding this time, this delay and this reverb, it's kind of hiding it. And when the whole band comes in, you're not going to hear it, hopefully. So let's turn this down and listen to the whole band again. Hopefully it has not fallen apart. more. This keyboard and this guitar, they slap. I think I need to turn it down a little bit. It's not the guitar because man, I mean the person that sent the track, he likes a lot of dreaminess music. I like it too. Why is my snare sounding like that? Jesus. Okay. I'll bring down the snare button down a little bit. So the BDBs are backing vocals. You don't need them. You don't need them. You don't need to make them the loudest element in your mix. I like them just lingering somewhere in the mix, and of course you hear them, but the idea. So I think I'll bring this back a little bit. And to be honest, that's it. We need to move on. So I think we've done the BDBs. Let me hear what the lead singer. What I say? Okay, so bring it back a little bit. Oh. Whoa, I want more, just more. All right, that's gonna be a lot of work. Can we raise it? Hey, say, I want love. Forget about gate. I'm not using gate. Let's get the room from this mic because I don't use gates on my lead vocal. I hate gates, but see how much I've used them. It's just the life that we live. What am I looking for? I just need a EQ and compressor actually. So usually people do two compressor in the signal chain of the lead vocal. Yeah, I get the idea. One for a lot of the spikes and one for just control. Yeah, I actually do it, but in a different way. I do just a little bit here and I do the remaining on the master boss. So for here, I'll just do EQ and compressor. EQ just take away the low end. The non Can we raise it? Hey, say, I want more. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jesus Christ, see how loud that stage is. See his voice and see the noise flow. Can we raise it? Hey! At the end of the day, this is just gonna add up to make your mix a little bit, your mix will just be mud. But consequences have actions. I'll be the other way around. Actions have consequences. Okay, play. I'll be the laptop don't spoil. Can we raise it? Hey, say, I want. So just a little bit to DS. This is what DSing does actually. So if you do this and then you can put a DSR. I mean you can do that, but this is what it is. Look for the frequency that has the harshness and put a dynamic output. You can put a multi-band compressor there. You can put a dynamic EQ there. You can put a DSR. They are all doing the same thing. The idea is, if it's not harsh, don't do anything to it. If it's harsh, control it. That's it. So, see when you do the S is say. You can see. You can turn down a little bit. You see, not doing much when there's no S's. See so that's basically it. I'm not doing much. If I do surgical EQ like this, um, nobody will hear it. So I'm gonna remove it. So I have that, and I'm just gonna put a compressor here. Now, see how much noise floor I have. This compressor is just going to make things worse because from the voice and the rest of the stage, I'm just going to reduce the distance with this compressor.
Can we raise it? Hey, say, I want more.
So what I'm going to do with this compressor is just to get those spikes, and that's what it's going to do. You can clearly see.
Can we raise it?
Hey,
say,
I want more. So it just sounds flat. If I do much more than that, I'm going to have a lot of noise on my mix. I think I'll just copy it for the second lead singer, depending how that one sounds. And then I have the vocal.
Can we raise it?
Vocal,
hey, say, I want more.
I can do the same thing here, another EQ, another compressor, but I'm going to just put this one here and not do anything. In case something arises later, I can do, but let's just move on. I'm going to put the compressor here. No. This one will just do for control. Let me see.
Can we raise it?
Bro, see when the BGVs are replying.
Can we raise it? Hey, say, I want more. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So just a little bit from the vocals. That's what this guy is doing here. See, no, Jesus, this is Cisne. Now look at the actual vocal. -30 to -10. 10 dB dynamic range is not good, or noise floor, signal to noise ratio is very low. You should be having a higher signal to noise ratio so that you can. That's why people record in quiet places. That's the idea. That's why live mixing is usually for the wicked, usually for those downcast in the society. It's not for normal people. It's for people that have sinned and come short of the glory of God. Yeah, so I think that's it. I'm just going to do, well, at this point, I'm going to be copy and pasting. I think my vocal verb, I'm just going to take it from here. I don't have that strength. My slap is just a delay filter, a delay plugin. What's the time? But for slap, it's gonna be double times faster. And that's it. And then I'm gonna put an EQ under it to just accept what I need. I don't want anything low there. Same thing for the delay. So no, bro, copy. This is just times 2 of the slap. Let me listen to it.
Can we raise it?
Huh? Oh, okay.
Can we raise it? Hey, say, I want more. Whoa, whoa,
All threes, threes, and then the delays doing fours. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. So let's now route this guy to all the places that's supposed to be. So the vocal box is going to long reverb, which is this guy. Same thing, I'm going to put it at pre-fader, meaning no matter how much I ride this fader, it's always going to continue to go. If I don't put it in pre-fader, if I turn this fader down, it's not going to go to the vocal verb, and I want it to always be going because I have this to control the level of how much is coming back out. You get, that's the way you should do it. Don't follow bad people. I'll be telling you we'll be doing post fader. Okay. Check 1, 2. Okay. OBS is connected. OBS reconnected. Please stay connected. Like I was saying, don't follow bad people that will be telling you to be doing pre-fader sends, have a post-fader sends, where if you take away the stuff you're fader of what you're sending, it will stop sending it. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? And then I'm sending to Slap, and then I'm sending to my delay. Pre-fader.
Can we raise it?
So I'm saying,
Can we raise it? Hey!
So if I turn this down,
Can we raise it? Hey!
you can see it's still going. You can see that's still going. Why is it not going to Slap? Because I didn't do pre-fader. I can see it's still going there. So I'm gonna leave this as 0. My laptop on here. What's going on? Anyway, I'm running a lot of things. That's why they are.
Can we raise it?
So you can hear the vocal. This is the reverb, and I can then write and put how much I want. Same thing with the slap. I can write and put how much I want. Same thing with delay. I write and put how much I want. Right? I mean, I get this from just mixing live because that's the way it should be. Not that's the way it should be. That's the way I've grown up to see people do it. People that mix live. And I think it makes sense because you're mixing live in faders. You don't want to be having to be sending things to pre-fader, removing it and send. I want them to be always be going so that if I need them, I put it. If I don't need them, take it out immediately. Just fader mixing at the end of the day. Have everything on faders. So you will listen to the vocal now. I'm going to turn up the vocal verb and you can see how much it sounds, and then I put it back to where it should be.
Can we raise it? Hey! Say, I want more!
Why? Why this vocal verb harsh like this? Okay, so I use the to shape the vocal verb. Listen to it now.
Can we raise it? Hey!
So I can remove the dry signal, which is this guy, so I can see here just the reverb, so that I can know what I'm doing. If I didn't do it as pre-fader, if I turn this down, you will not hear anything.
Can we raise it? Hey! Say!
Or more. The vocal, the slap inside, bro. Oh, I know why. I would have turned this mix to 100 because this one not 100. Oh, you can see that's a problem. No wonder as I was turning this guy up, it was giving a lot of. So this reverb, if you are using it on a return like this, you need just turn the mix up so that you can have all the control here. No wonder. Because I was turning this up, it was taking me to heaven very fast. It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be gradual. It's supposed to have it almost at the same level as this, so that, well, figure that out. So I have the mix at 100. Same thing that's happening here. If I didn't listen to this now, I would think that's that. So right now I should listen to pure reverb. I should not be hearing the vocal. Yes. So it's very, very, very harsh. So I want to remove any high-end situation. I like my reverb to be happening somewhere here, 500. Something like that. Something like that. So I have the dry signal and the wet signal here. Here's the dry signal.
Can we raise it? Hey! Say, I want more!
As when we do just mixing these two faders, it should be good here, but we have other instruments that are taking the room. So that's like also reverb. So we're going to do it in addition to that. So we don't overdo this. So I really have it down here. Same thing with the slap.
Can we raise it? Hey, say, I want.
See that? Same thing with the delay. Delay is just slap and delay is the same thing, just faster, slower.
Can we raise it? Hey, say, I want more.
So if you have these two in the mix, you just have the vocal dancing all over the place, which is what you want, or which is what I want. So I have everything set up. Oh no, I don't have everything set up. I need to set up this crowd. So let me listen to this crowd. What's that? Why that's not like that. Okay. How long have we been going, guys? 14:45. I never sent call time for church today. Eh? Say we're not streaming midweek service. I'm a group don't scatter. Well, I'm streaming. I mean, there's a well. Let me even say this is I'm streaming to the world. Let me not be keeping inside secrets. Oh my God! See, crowd mic. There's a lot of crowd vocals. A lot of lead mic there too. So I think after this section, we gave the crowd to sing. So something I like to do, see the crowd mic, see the way it sounded. I don't know about the placement of these mics, but it has a lot of PA inside. What I like to do if I have this problem, if you don't have this problem, but if you have this problem, first of all, crowd mic, take away the low end, then the low end. You need the vocals of the people. That's all you have. Getting then something like this. Oh my God, this is just BGBs. So what I like to do is put a compressor to where the lead vocals starts increasing the signal level. So it keeps it level, even though the lead vocal is going a lot. But I shouldn't have to do that, but those are the issues. So just to color code this thing, let me not confuse. Let me put this one like this, so I know that that's where things change. Or no, put this one like this 3. Yeah, so my effects are different from my actual signal, so quickly know what I'm doing. Crowd mic, yeah, something like that. This one you can delete or remove. Just put it after. Yeah, so I put a compressor, something like this. I don't want to have to be doing. It's not a compressor, it's this guy. C2. No, it's a limiter basically, but it's a limiter that limits with a soft knee, something like that. Can we raise it? Hey, that hey is not supposed to be louder. It's supposed to be the same level. So I'm gonna take the threshold down. Something like that. Sounds bad, but what can you do? And then you can see on this fab filter plugin, you can see how much you've taken away. The highest you took away at any point in time, and I was playing this short clip. It's 9 dB, so I can just add it back. So it seems like same level. It's not, it didn't reduce, it didn't increase, same level. That's loud. So, but there's a section I think they sang, so maybe at the end of. Jesus Christ. This guy is singing in front of the mic. Hey. Okay. I'm gonna do more compressing. My head on the scatter right now. I don't think we will finish this today. If we don't finish it, we've gone a long way actually. So if I come back again, we can then just mix the song. Like I said earlier, I'm mixing like I'm in a live setting. So usually I could have automated the faders and moved shit as the song is going. I want to do it live, so I do it and then I record into this track, and then I can then save that. So anything I move, any fader I move, that it prints into the recording that way, right? Yeah, so just like a normal live recording, just like I'm mixing live. You get the point. Also, it has to be very fast. Sorry. Ah, God, how do I deal with this guy now? That is singing in front of the mic. It's hard. So, small lecture. There's a lot that goes into a live recording. You have to take into consideration all these things because now someone's singing into this mic. Clearly, I can. This is how the sound crowd mic is supposed to sound, but listen. They even do syncopation self. I don't tire because now this thing will break my back today. This singing into the mic don't stress me now. We just give up. There's basically nothing to do with the crowd mic. You just to compress it, keep it level, or someone is singing into the mic, this actual mic. I can take it out and just use 3 mics. Put this one in the center so I can rest. So look at this guy. Apparently not enough compressor because usually reason I'm compressing this hard is because we have the original signal going, which is going to be going in the mix. We don't want it to be coming from somewhere else also into the mix, right? It's not going to be sounding like an effect that I don't want, right? Because I already have effects that I have, and this effect is uncontrollable. So, and I also need to have it up because it's crowd. I need the crowd to sing. So let me unsolo this and play it. So the lead vocal verb, should I put the slap and delay? Just put them in the mix like that. And then I have my crowd mic. So listen. I don't want that.
Come on, it means your love has killed. I am slain before your love.
I need some gain from this guy though. Let me give it 6 dB. It's gonna be loud. So now, as I give this guy 6 dB, it means it's going into all these guys 6 dB louder. It means I have to turn all of them down. But you can see how fast I can just turn them down. Assuming I was just using the send, I have to go and adjust all the sends, something like this. go to one by one because, bro, long process. Your laptop might crash before you are done. First of all, let me save this thing. That's not a problem. So I can just turn them down like this, and it's going to feel the same because I gave it skin. So from this crowd mic, I only want the crowd, but the lead vocal is the loudest in there because the crowd mics are recording the public address in the live recording, which is not supposed to be so. The crowd mics are supposed to be away from the crowd, from the PA, the speaker, usually behind or under or in a way that it's not going to take. Can't put it inside the. You see that? Yeah, compressed it. Voice. It's not the best.
Come on, it means your love has killed. I am slain before your love. Come on, it means your love has killed. I am slain before your love. Your love has killed my fears.
So what I can do is when he's singing and singing loud, I can put it as 0. But when he's singing quietly, I can turn it up a little bit because when he was here now at this section, he was drowning a little bit, and I was hearing more of the effects instead of the dry vocal. In a live situation, that's the work you do. Just keep moving the faders as needed, and so that's what I would do. Usually, when I want to record, I just put them at relatively where they need to be at the start, and then just start dealing with it down the line. So right now, I have just the keys and this vocal verb, not vocal verb, this music verb, and the vocals going. Come on, it means your love has killed me. I am slain before your love. No, I got it coming. Maga, good afternoon, sir.
That's the work choking. Yeah.
No, not I did stream now. Why?
They stream. You know they stream for you don't become the Kataibi.
Yeah, now I did live like this. They call me for my live.
So
I just see group the bubble.
you go for I beg. Yeah, I want to go to like this. I want to collect at the same place. Go collect.
I go soon. If my plan, I not go anywhere, so I go soon end this thing the contract.
I just remember the day against.
Get waiting.
I just remember the day against.
Yeah, that's burger. Yeah.
But how did I work with that people? Yeah.
You go work now, yeah.
Make it don't come, make it go to
You go work. You go work.
I don't send me go carry it.
See, they know so that they can't carry them.
I don't call them.
No, holler. You go work. I go enter my.
Can we that's planned? If I talk yes now.
Who talks with this stream? I still know the stream now. Why everybody relax now? He go walk. I go soon they call. When I know give call time now, why are they confused?
I'm on call time now like this. I don't go back. I come up my house.
I go so
I'm
and
going to
stream.
yeah, our partner. I won't see that guy. Your father said that. Well, I'm trying.
Oh, more. Yeah. 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 Come on, it means your love has.
All right, I think we are almost there. So what I'll do is just get to a hottest part of the mix, turn down all the faders, right, and then just build the mix again. Because all we've been doing is just putting things in their place um, to make them sound good together. So I shall start with the drums. Let's just use 5 dB because we don't the drum. I mean, in my mix drums, I think that is stuff that impacts. It's a loud. It's not the loudest, but anywhere you start with the drum, that's where that's how much headroom you have because if the drum is already almost reaching 0 dB, if you add it, you're going to reach 0 dB very quickly. So I'm going to start at a much lower level. Which section am I going to use now? I mean, this song, I think it's how many minutes? About 10 minutes long, but I think this is the loudest section. Where's the drums? This is the loudest section. Oh, I'm trying to even play drums that much. Can you imagine? So I'm just gonna loop this section and just get it going. I didn't even listen to the second lead vocal. eh, eh, eh. This top end of this kick, I don't really like it, like I said, but it's kind of necessary for people that always listen on their phones to hear the kick. Why will you be listening on your phone at this time in 2026? Listen, listen with headphones, guys. But sorry, that's what we have to do. I think I'm just going to start from that place the guitar started because we're just joking all the while.
never known love like this. Oh, just the church. Our love. Whoa. Our love more, just more. Say, our love more. I've never known love like this. Oh, just the church. Our love more. Whoa. Our love more, just more. Say, our love more. I've never known love like this.
Um, I mean, I come here for forever, so but that's how it should sound. So I'm just gonna play through the whole track. I won't record now because I'm just listening to the whole track for the first time actually. So I'm gonna listen and just take mental notes for when I record. And then when I'm recording, I know what to expect and how to move my faders and when to do it, depending on what is gonna happen, just like in a live performance. If you did sound check, oh, but if you didn't do sound check, oh, yeah, sure, there just like any other person in the crowd, in the room, and just mixing. Yeah, but yeah, so this take this as my sound checks. I'm just gonna listen through and just make some fader movement and yeah. So and I think I'll end the stream after this so that I can go to church. Um, yeah, God bless you. So just listen and be blessed. I also noticed the lead singer was backing up in that section, so I dropped him a little bit. Second lead singer. I don't know when he sang or if he actually led any portion, but we'll figure it out as we go. I beg start again, sorry. Lead vocal needed to be loud there. So see, the keyboard was fine later in the thing, but was loud at the beginning, so I had to drop it. Usually that's what you do in automation, drop it, gets it louder later, but I'm just gonna as I'm rolling, I'm going to move the faders as they go. So last time we're gonna go, I'm not gonna stop it again. In Jesus' name.
Jesus, this your love has killed me. Say I want more, more. I want more. Can we raise it? Hey, say I want more. slain before your love. Your love has killed my fears. Your love has killed my doubts. Never to be. Can I hear just the voices? Just the voices for a little bit. Just the voices of people. Just the voices for a little bit. Just the voices for a little bit. Just the voices of people. It doesn't matter how far I run away. No shadow, no shadow.
Oh my God. I've been riding the vocal verb as the vocal. No wonder I see one of the this guy. Can you imagine? One last time. Oh, life just tough. So I'm just gonna select the longest element here. Oh, I'm not selecting anything. Oh no, I'm selecting loud. Oh no, PJVs. Come on, I need to separate this guy and make it very visible. I beg, because I did carry another fader when it's supposed to be on.
Jesus, this your love has killed me. Say I want more, more. I want more. Can we raise it? Hey, say I want more. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I want more, just more. Say I want more. I've never known love like this. Oh, just the church. I want more. Yeah. Come on, it means your love has killed. I am slain before your love. Your love has killed my fears. Your love has killed my doubts. Never to be afraid. Can I hear just the voices? for a little bit. No, you won't kick down. Just the voices in PG. Yeah. It doesn't matter how far I run away. No shadow, no shadow, no. There's no wall too high. Can we sing it from the top? Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You have been so. For I took a breath, you breathe your life in me. You have been so, so kind. Yeah. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. He never delighted, He has soon done fire. Does it do something in your belly? Hey, I couldn't earn it. I don't deserve it. Utundere Masaya, oh. Eme ayo kapaya, idimele. Can I ask you to sing it in the spirit? Come on, there's something within you as you sing about His love. Utunaniela, hiki zumina, ibutumelena, hamune sepama awole. Sing, sing with melodies from your heart. Sing with melody from your heart. Iti hamunu vengi bele iko pembe, utugabaya epinali hotele. He was running after me. After Hongdong Bimbe Haikale Lamaya Minia Sebande Uae Kaya. Come on, get drunk in this love. I tell me lo, Bele Samue. Tender honor, no, 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 no. No shadow you delight, no shadow you delight, coming out of, no wall you didn't tear down, now you didn't tear down, coming after me, no shadow, no shadow. Jesus, you have taken over. Jesus, your love, it has taken over. Overwhelmed by your love and your grace. So I say, surely, surely, goodness and your mercy, they will follow me. I say, surely, I know mercy and your love, it will carry me. Come on, stay drunk on this Kapadia. setting sun, I will praise your name. Yeah. Great is your faithfulness to from the rising sun. What kind of love? Great is your faithfulness to me. Great is your faithfulness to me. Great is your faithfulness to me. From the rising sun to the setting sun, I will praise your name. Praise your faithfulness. We lift our hands to you. You're the awesome God. We lift our voices to you. Awesome God. Awesome God. We lift our hands to you. You're the awesome. We lift up in one voice as one people. Awesome God. Sing, I lift my head. Awesome. Mortal man with an awesome God. Mortal man with an awesome God. One more time. I lift my hands. Awesome. Just to move. Just to. Yeah. Can you do what you just sang? Just.
All right, that's the mix. My head on full, so I really was sleeping at some point. But that's how the mix sounds. I will still need to do some work on this, but that's basically how I get to mix live recordings. Yeah. So at the below now I have to get out the stream and go and go outside and touch some grass because my head don't feel, my ear don't block. So that's it. Thank you for coming to my live stream. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thank you. God bless you. I'll try to do this more often. God willing. Try to do this more often. So, all right. Thank you, guys. I'm ending the stream now. Good night. Good night. Good night. So, good evening, wherever you are. Bye.